So just a quick live video to share some more things that I do to reduce my chance of getting sick. So I thought that might be helpful in these times when everyone's concerned about getting sick. So the first thing, well, let me tell you first, there's three things. So one is apple cider vinegar. The third thing has to do with shaving. And the second thing, and the third thing has to do with covering your neck. So apple cider vinegar. So maybe you know about it already, but it's got a lot of good things in it. You got to make sure you get the one that is raw with the what they call the mother. I don't know why they call it mother, but so it's got stuff in the bottom that looks kind of weird, but you shake it up and get it all mixed in there, and then you make sure that it's actually in whatever you're making. So like salad dressings, or you can put it in some water with some honey if you don't like that bitter taste. You definitely have to have it with something. You can't do it straight because it'll strip the enamel off your teeth and weaken your teeth. So, and it's probably a good idea, yeah, to rinse with water after even having it, like in a salad or something, just to make sure that's not damaging your teeth. Because you don't want it to do that. You want it to help you. It can help with reducing inflammation if you have inflammation, but I have found that it's a good preventative thing to have. So what I do is I have like a glass bottle. I reuse glass bottles that I might buy for like iced tea or whatever drink. And so fill that up with almost all the way to the top with water, and then putting in it, I'd like to put a tablespoon or two of apple cider vinegar. But if you're new to it, you'll want to start with just maybe a teaspoon and then work your way up. And just add some kind of natural sweetener to your taste. And I like to add ground ginger powder to it. The ginger has some good properties in there to help with, I believe, inflammation too. So anyway, so all those things together, drinking that every day as just like a beverage is something that I strive to do every day. And if I start to feel some kind of sinus pressure or congestion going on, or even like back here, I might start to feel like my lymph nodes might get swollen, then I drink even more. Like I just try to down it as much as possible. Again, alternating with water. Recording here. Hopefully you can still hear me. I had a little reminder go off right now, and sometimes that interrupts the sound. So we'll see here when I play this back. Anyway, the next thing, I'm going to move the camera around here because I know sometimes it gets boring just to look at me. So the second thing is not shaving. And you might think, well, what's that got to do with getting sick? Well, remember that bacteria, viruses enter your body through an opening in your skin, whether that be your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your ears. I'm not going to mention other places, but you can use your imagination, okay? And if you have a cut, so if you're shaving whatever area of your body it might be, whether it's your face or your legs or your armpits, and you get a little nick, most of the time you're okay, but sometimes you might get an ingrown hair, and then that gets to become a boil, and it gets infected, and it gets irritated and red, and yeah, most of the time it'll go away in a day or so, and then you're fine. But sometimes that can lead to a worse infection, especially if you have diabetes or some other chronic condition that it will take longer for you to get over that thing. And it's just another chance for you to get really sick just because of a little nick that you got from shaving. And with it being, winter time still, on the cool side, it is starting to warm up a bit, but I mean, most of the women are wearing long pants, so there's no need to shave our legs. I mean, granted, yeah, if you're, having an intimate thing with your husband or whatever, then yeah, you're going to want to shave your legs, I guess. I'm not going to get into that, but to me, hair is natural. Actually, if you look at other countries like Japan and Hong Kong and a lot of Asian countries I know, and even some European countries, shaving is not something that they do commonly for women. It's just like this thing in the U.S. where like hair is a bad thing. So, but I've seen some YouTube people actually going through an experiment of not shaving, and it's pretty eye-opening. So I suggest you Google that if you're interested. But anyway, the third thing is the neck. So covering the back of the neck is important to me, at least, because I've noticed that, sometimes if there's like a cold draft on my neck, that I notice that within a few hours or the next day, I'll feel like my neck's like really tight. And even sometimes it'll be like what they call a crick in the neck, where you're like moving and it's really stiff or really painful. And then you've got lymph nodes back here behind your ears leading down to the nape of your neck. So usually when you get sick, or at least for me, when I get sick, I can feel that it gets swollen and achy. So I feel that by covering it, whether it be wearing a hoodie like this, or wearing a scarf, or wearing a turtleneck, something to cover the back of my neck in the wintertime, or whenever there's like a cold chill in the air, or even if I'm like inside an office and maybe it's summertime, but it's like they've got the AC blasting. If I feel a chill on my neck, I'll move to an area of the room to where I'm not going to feel that, because yeah, I've had it where I start to feel congested and I'm starting to come down with a cold. So those are the things that I wanted to share with you today. So that's why you might notice that I wear a hoodie a lot, because I want to be able to, at a moment's notice, be able to cover my neck. Or I'll wear a scarf as I, oh, sorry, I just hit the mic. As I get warm, then I'll take the scarf off, and then if I get cold, I'll put it on. So it's better, to have like layers that you can take on and off, rather than being stuck in a situation where you can't adjust how you feel and protect yourself. Oh, and by the way, you may be noticing I have my mask here. This is a reusable mask and we're not reusable, but it's a disposable one, but I'm reusing it until it gets yucky. So I'll share that in my next video as to how I sanitize this. So tune in next time. So I'm hoping to do that tomorrow, but I'm going to be volunteering at the food bank and at my church, so I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have, but I will try to squeeze it in. I mean, I figure at least a quick video. So please comment on this video and let me know how you liked it, in terms of like what I shared or how I shared it. And let me know if you want me to share or cover something different in the next video or upcoming videos. And let me know how you're doing. Yeah, this whole virus thing has got me thinking too much, and I realize, I just need to share my knowledge with people and hope that I can help people, because I'm all about helping. So, and I hope that you will find a way to help yourself, your family, your friends, your community. If you're not able to work, then keep yourself busy. So, mahalo, stay healthy, see you in the next video.